Before this video starts, please do hit that subscribe button for my main channel because this data shows that many people who watch my videos are not subscribed. Hello there, this is a full in-depth tour review of this 2016 Ford Fiesta 1 litre EcoBoost Black and White edition, showing exterior, engine and interior. Here's the key, flip key. There are welcome lights as you unlock the car. Global opening and closing of the front two electric automatic windows. It's convenient, especially for hot summer days. The exterior colour is two-tone exterior colour, shadow black and race red on the roof and on the side door mirrors. Black fabric seats with red inserts on the side. It's got a rev limiter on this one at 4,000 RPM. Three-spoke lower wrap steering wheel with red stitching on the inner rim. It is multifunctional. There's also black accent on the spokes. For transmissions, there's a choice between a 5-speed manual or a 6-speed power shift automatic transmission. This is a 5-speed manual. Mechanical parking brakes, level wrap with red stitching. Now let's turn on the hazards. Main lights with fog lamp, front and rear fog lights, front and rear fog lights, and roll down the driver's side window. All the front two windows in this car are fully automatic in both directions. Rear windows do not open as this is a free door. For the wheels, 70-inch multi-spoke black finish alloy wheels. The tyres are wrapped in 2040 R17 tyres. For headlights, halogen with projector headlights with LED daytime running lights. Down below, halogen reflecting front fog lights. The Ford Fiesta is a B-segment car introduced in 1976 and has been through 7 model phases. The Ford Fiesta holds the title for UK's top-selling car since 2009. From then, it has sold 103,000 units in the UK per year on average up until now. The Fiesta is Britain's top favourite car because of its cute looks, affordability and the real fun to drive. The Fiesta is popular among new first-time drivers. It is used in driving schools and used in the police force as incident response vehicles. The 6th generation featured in this video was on sale between 2008 to 2017, but the North American market continued sales until 2019. Sales of this Fiesta began in late 2008. A facelift was introduced in late 2012, which brought changes to the exterior, an updated 4-sync infotainment system, new safety features, and a new 1-litre EcoBoost engine. This generation Fiesta has an upscale design, and it is Ford's first global model to be sold globally as one model rather than producing localized models for different countries. For body styles, this Fiesta came in 3-door hatchback, a 5-door hatchback, a 4-door sedan, and a 3-door panel van. In the UK, trim levels for this Fiesta were Studio, Style, Style Plus, Edge, Z-Tech, Z-Tech S, Titanium, Titanium X, ST Line, and ST Line X. A hot hatch Fiesta ST came in early 2013 with 3 equipment levels, and special edition models were offered. For the design, this Fiesta's design was truly inspired by the 3 Ford Verve concept cars. For me, I don't think this Fiesta looks as dynamic compared to other hatchback cars, but it still looks fine. For engines, this Fiesta was available with a bunch of petrol and diesel engines. The most powerful option was the hot hatch ST200 with 200 horsepower that was the limited one. Under the bonnet is the award-winning 1-litre EcoBoost inline-3 12-valve dual overhead cam turbocharged petrol engine with auto start and start feature. This engine produces 140 horsepower and 210 Nm of torque. For performance figures, a 0 to 100 km/h or 0 to 62 mph time in 9 seconds and a top speed of 201 km/h or 125 mph. The EcoBoost 140 model has a combined fuel consumption of 4.5 litres per 100 km or 62.8 miles per gallon and CO2 emissions of 104 grams per kilometre. The Fiesta is a front-wheel drive car. On the front doors, there are hard plastic materials all around, top, centre and bottom, fabric materials in the middle, front electric window controls, both of them are automatic in both directions, mirror controls, there's no power folding functions on this one, door pocket, to the right of the steering wheel column, the main light switch in the middle, on the right is to adjust the brightness of the interior, to the left is to adjust the height of the headlights, front and rear fog light switches. Sorry for that, my phone was ringing. There's also some storage for the driver down below the light switch, which is quite small. Manual transmission, 3 aluminium pedals. The driver's seat adjustment is fully manual. This is the lever to get into the rear seats. Knob to recline, seat height and sliding. Steering wheel adjustment is manual tilt and telescope it. Adjust it using this lever down here. On steering wheel, there are no controls on the right spoke, but there are controls on the left spoke. Volume, seat track, that's for your Bluetooth on hook and off hook. Voice control. Let's give it a try.
Please say a command.
Turn on radio.
Try saying a device name, like phone or USB.
Radio.
Main menu. Say a command.
Radio.
You can say a device name, like audio. Phone is always active,
Audio.
so you can...
Audio.
Audio. Say a command.
Radio.
Try saying a device name, like
Cancel.
Cancelling.
It's not that, the voice control is not that bad. On the right stop is the wiper controls. On the left door is the light and indicator controls, high beam and indicator control, as well as the button to go through the computer. The instrument dials are nice to look at. Right now. The Zeta S, with the black and red edition, has manual AC controls. In the centre is the different zones. Recirculation, AC, front defogger. On the right is the temperature with the rear defogger. On the left is the fan speed with the heated windscreen feature. For infotainment, the Fiesta has a full sync system with various media options, GPS, navigation, emergency system, and sound is provided with 6 speakers. This on top is a 5-inch TFT display. Let's test out sound system. The sound system sounds good enough. For the infotainment system, there's also a CD player on top. These shortcut buttons, now CD, radio, aux, phone. 4 shortcut buttons, hazard light switch, central locking. This is for your preset stations or your Bluetooth telephone pad. Volume and power knob, seat trap, up, down, left and right and OK button. So let's go for this system. So navigation, this one doesn't have an SD card in there, but it has sat nav. It's got sync phone, sync media, CD, menu. It's got, for the menu, you have full eco mode, full sync settings, navigation setting, audio setting, vehicle settings, and like you do have full my key. There's I think that's it for the full sync system now. Down below the AC vent says the button to turn off the auto start feature. Most people who use their car with auto start turn it off. They don't bother with this feature because it's annoying. My dad has this feature in the Kia Rio. He turns it off because it's annoying too. Let's get back onto the video. Down below the buttons, that's a little bit of storage. Lever shift gear boot. Auxiliary and USB input. There's also a 12-volt power outlet. A little bit of storage there. 2 cup holders next to the handbrake. Front center armrest. With a bit of storage down there. Manual dimming, rear view mirror, map lights, driver side sun visor with a vanity mirror. There's also a card holder, the grip handle for the front side. To summarise this Ford Fiesta interior, it may not look attractive and can be distraction for the driver, especially the clutter buttons in the centre. Different controls like the AC controls and the steering wheel controls are easy to use on the go. The seats are comfortable enough. There's soft touch materials on the dashboard and the nerve storage areas. Now let's check out the rear seats. To get into the rear seats, just pull this lever on the side of the headrest and the front seat altogether will move forward. There's also ISOFIX child seat anchor points on the rear seats for each side. If you need extra space, the rear seats do fold down like that. Now let's take a look at rear seat space. The front seat is set in my position. For rear seat space, I've got this. So I'm a short person, I've got a decent amount of leg room, and for headroom, I've got a short amount of it. Tall people, 6-footers, will feel quite back in terms of leg room and headroom. The rear seats are quite comfortable, storage cutout on each side, front seat back pockets, the transmission tunnel is very low, there's no rear centre armrest, hooks on each side, rear reading lights. Boot space stands at 276 litres with the rear seats up and 974 litres with the rear seats down. Storage area on the left and right. There's also a strap on the left, as you can see. Down below, there's some stuff. I believe there's a spare tyre underneath. The front passenger seat has the same adjustments as the driver's seat except for the seat height. Glove box, which is of a small size. I think this is the end of the video now. Like this video, comment down below, subscribe if you're interested, and don't forget to turn on the bell icon so you're alerted whenever I upload a new video in the future.